Do you remember the Perfume Love Spell or Warm Vanilla Sugar from Bath & Body Works? If so, you're probably a millennial. And you may be ready to also elevate your signature scent if you haven't done that already. If you're new here, I'm Brittany Rose, the founder of New Blooms, the author of The Perfume Playground, and my signature scent journey. I am coming to you with a story time today of my own scent journey, of how I got to where I am, how I was blessed with the insight to write the Perfume Playground and create the companion journal for like a perfume tracker. So I'm going to take you back to circa 2000, and I honestly started as a tomboy. Look, me looking like this, if you had asked 11-year-old, 10-year-old me, would I be, in my jewels and a sparkly headband, a dress, I would have been like, no way. And then I hit puberty and I became a girl. I liked being a girly girl, right? So back then, body mists were the thing. I didn't have, there weren't any women in my life that had signature scents. So I just went with what I knew. When me and my friends and I would go to the mall, we would be smelling our body mist. I'm sure you can smell the Love Spell. Is it Pure Seduction? The pink one. And then there's also, so this was my OG favorite, which was the Brown Sugar and Fig from Bath & Body Works. That was one of my favorite. Then there was the Cucumber Melon and the Warm Vanilla Sugar. That one was another goodie too. So those were my beginnings with perfume. And it almost became like a ritual for me, because both stores have like their annual sale and semi-annual. There's always a sale, right? So starting from that age, I used to stock up on their sale, use body sprays, and call it a day. And I kept that same thing into my 20s. And it's so interesting to me now. I'm 33. I just turned 33. Less than, what day is it? It's been a week and some day. Oh, excuse me. A week and some change since I've turned 33. And so I'm talking decades and some change, I only use body mists. And there's nothing wrong with body mists. They certainly have their place in your signature scent journey, in layering, in really the whole experience of fragrance in general. However, I started my intentional level up journey 2 years ago. Meaning, shout out to Sprinkle Sprinkle, okay? And all of that content that has been coming out over the last 2 to 3 years, I got really serious with myself. I elevated my mindset, my beliefs, my body shape. I got me a little hourglass going on. Well, thank you, Pilates. Really the beliefs is what shifted it for me. But my looks, I up-leveled my makeup game. And last year, I was going on a date, which I also up-leveled the way I date as well. I was getting ready, and hair was on point, makeup was on point, my dress, I felt immaculate. And then I went to go grab a perfume, and I was looking at my collection, and I had all these half-used body sprays. And I was just looking at them, and I'm like, huh. I felt like I was ready for more, but I didn't realize that until then. And I was like, okay, this year, meaning last year, this is my time to elevate my scent journey. And into the rabbit hole I went. I do what most millennials do best. I start Googling and researching, which led me to perfume groups over on Facebook. And these were such a godsend because they gave you the ability to have real-time reviews from people who weren't paid or sponsored or, receiving the gifts so that they can make reviews. And it changed my trajectory in scent game elevation to this day. So I spent the last 6 to 9 months really cultivating what scent meant for me. I just want to share some pitfalls that I hope that you can avoid, which is a really big reason why I loved that I made a book and why I wanted to make a book. Because number one, I love making things simpler for other people. Like if I've learned through something, I have this urge to share and teach to make it simpler, because one, I like helping people save money. I like helping people save time, but deeper than that, I like when people enjoy themselves and their experience. So if I can help you have a better experience with something, aka elevate your level up journey, that's what I'm going to do. So I took that upon myself to write that book, Perfume Playground, just to help you circumvent some of these pitfalls that I went through. One being blind buying based on comments. Like I said, yes, the comments in the group were very helpful, but you also have to take them with a grain of salt, right? Because scent is subjective. And then I got into the FOMO buying, where I just kept buying, and I didn't love everything, or some things didn't project or last as long, so wasted time and money, because I would also spend all this time researching, because that's just the type of person I am, only to not love it. So just be mindful of your money in the beginning, number one. Realize, because what you're going to see in there is some people have collections that are bigger than my little screen here. They have a room of perfume. And then you have people like me who I have a stand with perfume. Some people have 2 or 3. So just don't get into the overconsumption of perfume. And don't get into comparing yourself to other people that have that too. And then the next thing is, I wish that I had a better idea of what my scent profiles were. So now that I look back at it, I guess I could say I've always been a vanilla girl, with the brown sugar, fig, and the warm vanilla sugar. But I also, that didn't feel like me. I'm a little bit extra, if you haven't noticed. So when I started adding rose into my scent profile, it was like the fireworks went off. And then I started to learn, then there's gourmand, there's floral, there's clean, which is also a scent profile I would have never thought to explore had it not been for my scent journey. So in this path of leveling up, a scent journey, your scent journey, is a great way to get to know yourself. So this is where the Perfume Playground and the scent journey comes in, is you're able to get these steps so that you're not wandering aimlessly in your scent journey. You have a guide, right? That's pretty much what it is. And so here we are now. I wrote the book. On my level of perfume expert, I would say I'm getting into intermediate, and I would love to be expert one day, but it's really just a joyful hobby to have, and it can be expensive again, so it's I'm looking at myself. Be mindful of your money. But it's a great place to treat yourself. If you watch my other videos, I talk about how scent helps your mood, helps you feel good about yourself. It helps you almost embody who you want to be that day. Because you have boss babe days, you have super mom days, you have date night, hot wife days, all of those things. I love how scent can play, and then digging a little bit deeper, because that's the type of person I am. Different scents can affect us psychologically. Like vanilla is very calming and it's cozy, as well as lavender, which also creates that serenity and peace. Mint is very like awakening and clarity and energizing, and citrus also being fruity and energizing, so to say. So when I learned that I can not only raise my vibration, and this is one of the reasons why I love rose, because I could keep going about this all day. Rose is the plant that has the highest vibration to this day. The rose plant is millions of years old, and so I believe that's why I feel so tied with my middle name being Rose. But it really encompasses that royal queen energy that I try to put forward every day. Hence why my signature scent is the Lena exclusive, and or that scent profile, rose and vanilla, sandalwood, vetiver, all of the good stuff. So that is my signature scent journey. I would love to know yours, where you are. Are you completely beginner and you've never, started your scent journey? Or it's safe to say, if you're a bit older like me, you probably have had maybe some experience with scent. You may have been a body mist girl this whole time like me, and then now you're ready for what I like to call my big girl scent. Also, you could be just a perfume enthusiast from the door, because I know some people grew up with mother or woman figures that perfume was their thing. So comment below, are you beginner? Are you new? I'd love to know where you are in your journey. Are you a fragrance enthusiast? And what's your favorite one? Just let me know in the comments. I want to get to know you, because this is the last thing I'll say, because like I said, I can keep going. The fragrance community has been the biggest breath of fresh air in a very long time for me. There are literal strangers. We all come from walks of lives. We uplift each other. We encourage each other. We give tips and tricks. Like my scent, some of the scent videos that I share with you, I learned in the groups. And one thing that I love, there's like these groups, like I said, they're full of strangers, so to say, right? It's like girl code, because there's a lot of buying and swapping in the groups, right? It is girl code in there. If somebody buys something from you, you send it, and vice versa. So the fact that we can all come together, there's no funny business. The groups are very heavily vetted on, like, if there's a scammer in there, they get them out. They're supportive. I'm just so thankful, because thank you, Jamie, if you are watching this ever. I asked, could I share my journal and my book in there, and she said yes. Again, like complete strangers supporting strangers, strangers supporting strangers, which probably strangers is the best word, but friends supporting friends, and that's what it feels like there. So the scent journey will also bring you a community that you probably never thought you could have. So all that being said, comment below where you are in your scent journey. Drop me some rose emojis to let me know you made it to the end. Make sure you subscribe for more fun fragrance content. Grab your copy of the Perfume Playground and its best friend, my signature scent journey workbook and journal, and let's elevate our scent together, queen. I'm going to catch you in the next one.